Hello, welcome to my channel. I think this is actually the last journal that I'm using this year. You never know, it might change. I saw this on Ella Enchanted and made a purchase, and it came within 3 days. So I've only had it arrived this week basically, and that's why I haven't shown it. I didn't know I was ordering it when I showed you my last video. And a pen that I was going to talk about. So this is for the female body, menstrual health, that sort of thing. So I am sorry that it excludes a few of you, but you might find creative ways to use this. You might not. You might find the information in this diary really doesn't pertain to you. So you might want to click off now if you're not wanting to track or follow anything to do with menstrual cycle or body health. So it comes with a dust cover. This is it opened up. And on the inside of this dust cover, it has tips for journaling to help you when you're feeling stuck. We have astrological star signs. We have the elements. We have a menstrual flow cycle. And with that, hints and tips on what to do. And then we have moon phases. And it just says not to throw it away, keep it as a bookmark. So I folded it up on itself. And I just keep that to put inside. So this is a really big, thick journal, and it's a good inch or so in width. It has an elastic band there, so you can do it up. Sorry, Max has just come to join me on the sofa. And he's going to start cleaning himself. So that's not me snorting in the background. I'm sorry. This is my second attempt at this video, so I'm going for it. Here's the cover, Cycles Journal 2022. It has, the theme is exactly what it says on the cover. It's by Rachel Amber, and it's for tracking your cycle nature. We have barcodes within here to scan. It has a dedication, and coming in, a table of contents. Mr. Max, can you do that quietly, please? That's what happens when you have a bull mastiff. They just don't know how to not make piglet noises. We have internal influences for your menstrual cycle. I will admit, okay, I haven't worked out this bit yet. I haven't learned how to do this. So it's things for me to read and work out if I'm going to use. We have internal and external influences. So we have menstrual and we have lunar. How to set intentions with that. Here we have the moon, reference points for the moon. Put your sun and moon signs here. The astrological sections. And then this is why I say specifically for reproductive organs of the feminine nature. So this tells you how to keep your body healthy. Examinations that we should and shouldn't be doing. Things that are kind of taboo subjects that nobody talks about. Stuff we aren't taught in school even, in basic form. So I think to be this late in life discovering a book like this, one, it's a genius book. Two, it's a shame it's so late in life. However, we have menstrual cycles, and then we have that kind of seasonal thing that was shown with the inner seasons. We have a page here explaining about natural birth control, if that's what you're doing, and checking your temperatures. Talks about sustainable bleeding. There are things in here for creating habits, so making it habitual, tracking in here. Reminders on how to be nice to yourself and not give yourself a hard time. This page, because it comes with 3 of these. So this page tells you how to use the monthly tracker, which is, to me, this is the reason why I've got this, because this was just amazing, rather than trying to track this in my tarot journal. So there's got lots of things here, tells you what to do, how to mark in it, different suggestions on how to use it. And then we have daily spaces, how to use those, and cycle reflections and check-ins. We have a letter to yourself to be, gentle with yourself. We have intentions here that we can fill in. This is me just starting on that, so I will show you one of those. We have where are you starting, so more intentions there. And then if we come straight to February, so I put one of these in for the month that I'm on. And sorry, I just moved the cushion out of the way so he stops snoring. So we have the moon phases with the signs that the moon is in as it moves through the sky. We have the dates there. We have the days of the month. This is 2022, so it's correct to those. Over here we have the astrological sign that we're in, Aquarius. which is the sun sign, until the 17th. And then we move into Pisces on the 18th of March. Yeah. And moon cycle. That just means moon cycle. Okay. We have physical aspects for tracking here. So your cycle. So you can put your day number and track the days of the cycle. So then you can get an idea of how many days it lasted. You can put your temperatures in here. Bits about cervical mucus if you need to know about those. That's probably those two are relating more to, I guess, reproduction. You can track cramps, bloating, we've got fatigue, sore or tender parts of the body, headaches, arousal, sensory sensitivity, bowel movements, energy levels, and those hormonal breakouts. And then you've got space for two more. So for instance, I might be, because I need to, one of the reasons for getting this is I also want to track eating habits and like indigestion and kind of stomach problems. So I'm going to put probably indigestion and something else there so I can track those. We have emotional, blissful, excited, centered or calm, creative, tender, foggy, unfocused, stressed, anxious, sad, down, irritable, angry, confidence level. Give yourself a number for confidence, and then 3 further ones that you can add in there. And of course, on any given day where we've got like 2 things, stressed or anxious, are you both or are you one or the other? So you can just put, say on the 1st of February, I'm feeling anxious. I'll just put a capital A in there for anxious rather than a tick or something, because I don't always feel those together. And then habituals, there we go, for meditation, movement, exercise, self-care, whether you're having intimacy, hours of sleep, quality of sleep, intense dreams, vitamins and meds. Have you taken your vitamins and meds for the day? Have you done, creation or play? So that might be journaling or drawing or, something that calms your mind. And then 3 more spaces there to write in. And this is what I'm going to be using to track whether my eating habits, hormonal habits are affected by the moon cycles and all that good stuff. And then I can take this whole book to the doctors when I want to go and discuss something with them, because this will give me a reference, a back reference for what's going on. I do have trackers on my phone. They're not so great though, I have to say, because there's like so many trackers for different things. I can't see it all in one place. So here I plan to merge all of those apps into something where I can see what I've been basically following and tracking. I have one for sleep, one for moods, one for the female body, and again, just following it all. Now in here there are pages. Here we have one called the Inquire Within Guidance Spread, and I'm going to try this one later, so that's quite nice to do with Oracle or Tarot cards, 5-card spread. You have half a page per day, and it goes through as well with parts of the moon. Moon phases are listed, and it gives you some prompts. So for the full moon in Gemini, we had what is being illuminated. I have gratitude for what and what is becoming in my life. We have this like symbol that seems to go throughout. And then you have your moon sign transitions. So on the 19th of December, it was coming from Gemini going into Cancer. You have your sun sign and your you have your sun, and then you have your sun sign, which is Sagittarius, because obviously we're talking about December here. Over here we have something called phases and seasons. So we have what looks like weather forecast, and we have the seasons: winter, spring, summer, autumn. Now these can be used in 2 ways, I'm thinking. So going back to this weird menstrual cycle, which I need to really do, I do need to spend time and work out this. So you can either use these to mark out your menstrual cycle according to this, or I figured you can use this for seasonal. So it's winter here, so I might circle the fact that it's winter, and then I might circle the weather, what's going on outside. Do these 2 factors then affect my eating, my moods, my movement? Probably. Or you might want to choose them as your moods. So you may go from sunny through to thunderous, don't come near me, and you may use these phase cycles again to go with your flow. So I'm probably going to use them for the weather and season, I think, but we'll see, it might change. And you do have a little checkbox here for breathe and drop in, monthly tracking, gratitude practice, and celebrating yourself. And before I do go over, down the side we have your physical status, flow and fluids. So you can put that in here, but I am using this to track my meals, my food, so what's going into my body. We have emotional state. So for instance, I might put work, how I'm feeling at work, home, how I'm feeling at home, because sometimes I have two different states depending on where I am and how the people around me are affecting me. And that's quite nice to see, you know, in work I'm feeling calm and collected, and at home I'm feeling stressed and anxious. Is there a reason, or vice versa? And sleep care or dreams. So did I have a good night's sleep? How do I feel on waking? And any dream notes that I might want to jot down. So I think that is a really nice way of presenting this. And I'm not really going to put anything else in here. This isn't going to hold my, you know, anything from any of my other journals, I don't think. We have at the end of each month, going into the next month, a plan and prepare. So next predicted cycle with a checklist here. So you have predicted days to note, pre-bleed, slow down days, next cycle and days off, days with self and others, rituals you want to do, and space for something else. We have you done your body care? So self, chest, breast exams, meal plans for your cycle, and food shop before you bleed, because nobody likes going shopping when they're feeling gross. And then we have different ones throughout. So this one has a New Year's magic menstrual blood manifestation, not for everyone, but you know. We have the new moon in Capricorn here, and then I've started filling this in. So I'm not going to show the page that I filled in. And then throughout the book, we have pages like this scattered in. So we have cyclical elements. We have this bits here, and I think this is Ayurvedic. Yes, there we go. Ayurvedic lifestyle and health coach. There's stuff here on your doshas. And we have the full moon in Cancer. So again, as I've said, we have the cycles noted of the moons, last quarters, first quarters, full moons, new moons. Here we have plan and prepare, centered self-love, things about myself, things I love, how I affect the community, and some other journaling prompts there, just to put you back in that, you know, sensible space of mind. Here we have healthy womb. So talking about what we need to do there. Again, none of this I've read. We have barcodes for scanning for further information, feeling around, you know, the pelvic area for lumps and bumps, making sure everything's healthy. And then we have plan and prepare, somatic resourcing meditation, intuitive channeling the womb space. Never done that, never heard of it, so that'll be interesting when I get there. Here we have our plan and prepare, eating for your cycle and cooking with your inner rhythms. So making sure that you're nourished for what you need. Working with your personal lunar cycles. The heart-womb connection. A magic mirror ritual for those who like to do divination. Dark moon nectar, so that's like a little prayer. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the pages to give you. We have nutrition and your menstrual cycle. This has a massive thing on our hormone levels, all sorts, and it's such a big subject that even I don't know a whole lot about it, like nutritional deficiencies that we can have. Different foods change our hormone levels. It's quite an interesting subject, to be fair, and so therefore you need to feed your body to maintain its health when it starts to go into its phases of, you know, its cycle phases, basically. Here we have the living song. Growing and gardening with the moon, so getting your plants to grow. Best times to plant, again, going back to that whole farmer's cycle, really, planting and harvesting with the moon cycles. Herbs for menstrual wellness. Sensual restoration. Unlock your magic yoni egg ritual. Yeah, so we're there. Sorry. Harmonize with your cyclical nature. I'm just trying to find all the good pages. Connection through earth, embodiment. Excuse me. No, thought I'd missed a page. Here we have Decolonizing Sexuality and Gender. Activate You, a shift from status quo to inspired flow. What an amazing affirmation to say. Breath work for release with the full moon. Own the power of your womb space, another phallic shaped item. Oh, yeah, there we are. Here we have something about seasick. Do we really take care in a place that we share with other creatures? Are we really being fair and just? Are we conscious of what we purchase? Or has it worsened? It's choking us. And then there's more to that there. There's definitely pause for thought in here. The insight of the in-between, so the in-between the seasons. What the in-betweens can teach us. Holistic pelvic care recipes. Cleansing pelvic steam blend. Pelvic steaming is an ancient gynecological practice that tonifies the uterus, energetically cleanses the womb space and balances the hormones. This recipe is perfect for rituals to let go of the energy of past loves and to release sacral wounds and stuck emotions. Okay, so I've got a household steamer here in my head, and this is clearly not what this is about. I might need to read up about this. Never heard of it. Never ever heard of it. Makes sense, I suppose. At the end here, we have a letter of gratitude to yourself, a reflection on how far you've come with your journey. My healing toolkit. So we've got some suggestions of things, I guess things that you've built up that you do now to heal yourself or to keep yourself healthy. And then we've got a resource directory. Quite a big resource directory. Gratitude, how to reuse and recycle your journal. That's quite nice. Cycles journal is created by Rachel Amber. She creates each edition with some help of an editor, featured writers and sponsors, and a slowly growing tiny team of help with orders and promotion. Grassroots effort of love that's evolving. Prints and products from the Art Cycle Journal. Again, barcodes there. You can follow Rachel Amber there. And we've got pages for notes. And a reminder to get your next journal. Well, I'm very impressed, I have to say, on first looks. So the other thing I was just going to talk about was this pen, which is a Frixion Pilot Ball, removed by friction. So some of you may be familiar with these already, but I wasn't. So it's got a kind of rubbery feel plastic tip. It's got like that same rubberized grip here, and there's the tip of the pen. And what you can do with this is write on the page. I'll show you the ink there. I mean, obviously I've written in massive letters, so I wouldn't write in that size usually. Now it's not perfect, but it's just a tiny bit of ghosting. It's really not bad at all. Amazing. And they come in different colours. So these might be replacing my gel pen fetish because they aren't as heavy in the ink and they don't bleed through pages as much as the gel pens do. So this might actually become my new gel pen. Right, I hope you found that useful. Have you already got this? Have you already seen it? And have I just bored you? But yeah, what do you do? I mean, how do you actually track all these things? It's a new thing to me. It's something I've never really felt the need to track But when you get to a certain age, suddenly you realise you do need to track a few things, and here we go. So it's all in here. This one won't be shown again as I'm going through because it's a personal one to me. But I like the fact, as I say, I can take this to the doctors, put it down, and I've got everything I need in place. And if they ask me about a certain day, I can then go to the main diary and look at that day after I just show them my main moon, the tracking pages. Right, take care. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.